everyone! In this video, we're going to discuss the new process for accessing and viewing courses on Moodle. As it stands, the way you access a course on Moodle is you log in, you see on the left-hand side all of the courses that are available to you, and you access that course for the remainder of the semester. At the end of that semester, what we usually do is we send out an email about a Moodle changeover, you back up your information, and then when the new semester begins, we remove that previous semester, making room for the new semester content. With this new process, you're going to be able to keep a full academic year on Moodle, so summer, fall, and spring of that academic year. For example, when the fall courses go up this year on Moodle, you're going to have access to the summer courses of this year, and you're also going to have access to the spring courses once those become available. All of your current courses are going to be available as usual on the left-hand side on your navigation menu here. A course is considered current on Moodle once the first day of that semester begins. So normally we do try to get the courses on Moodle loaded weeks before the initial start date of school. But even though they're loaded on Moodle, they're not going to be viewable on the left-hand side here because it's not the first day of school. Once the first day of school happens, those courses are considered current, and then you can view them on the left-hand side on your navigation menu as normal. If you're looking for them before the first day of school, where can you see them? There are two places that you can look. When you first log in, you're going to have your home button selected here. If not, just click it on the navigation menu and you'll be taken to this screen with messages in the middle from the library and from myself. And then on the right-hand side, you can also access all of the courses that you're associated with. So eventually, what you're going to be able to find is your past courses, your current courses, and when they're available, your future courses. So you can access that course that's not considered current yet from here. If you don't want to view your course from here on the right-hand side, you can also utilize the dashboard here in the navigation menu. So if you click on Dashboard, and you come up here to Course Overview, you have the ability to view every single course that you're associated with, including persistent courses, past courses, current courses, and courses that you are going to eventually be associated with if they're available on Moodle. So if you keep it as all, you'll see every single thing you're associated with, but if you click on the filter here, you can also look at in progress, future, or past. One of the things I also want to make a note of is that courses are going to be named a little bit differently than they were in the past. So for example, if you look at this course here, normally you're used to seeing the course number and the section. With this new change, you're going to see the course number, the section, and then the semester in which it applies to. So it's important that when you do go to click on a course to add content or to view content, that you're viewing the course in the right semester. This is especially important if you're teaching the same course 2 semesters in a row. You don't want to have to put duplicate information or be dealing with the wrong roster of students. Keep in mind that this Moodle name change only applies for Moodle purposes. Your course will still maintain the same name and section number as it does in the course catalog. With all of this being said, it's still very important that you back up your information at the end of every semester. I'm still going to send out the same emails letting everyone know that they should back up their information because it's important to keep a copy of these things saved off of Moodle. Even though you are going to have access to a full academic year, eventually you're not going to have access to that year when we make room for the new academic year that we're adding onto Moodle. So it's important to save that information and save it to an external device so then you can restore it when the time comes. The last point that I want to make in terms of this new process is that students will not have access to a past course on Moodle. They will lose access to the past Moodle course 14 days after the posted end date of that particular course. So there's no worries in terms of students logging in, viewing anything, changing anything, or sharing anything with any of their peers. We hope that this new process for viewing courses is more convenient for you and allows you to have a better user experience when using Moodle. Now you have the ability to reference things you've done in the previous semester, focus on what's going on currently, and even be able to view and work on courses a little bit earlier once the spring courses are available to you. I will mention that if you are planning on working on your spring course a little bit early, that's perfectly fine. You just want to utilize the hide feature in Moodle so that way any of that content that you don't want the students to see is hidden from them. This process is exactly the same way as it normally is when you're trying to hide content. Students will have access to view their spring courses early as well as you. So just make sure if you are making changes to those spring courses that you hide the content that you don't want the students to see.